blow my nose on this towel.
It's just a nasty, dirty nigga.
I'm gonna throw it in the trash though.
No, you not, nigga. That's your face.
I just threw it in the trash. I swear to God.
You about to wash your face with that
Why you
tomorrow.
throwing it in the trash?
Because he's
Got boogers
disgusting.
in it.
Nigga, you wash your fucking drawers. Nigga, you got dingleberries in there, nigga.
No, I'm not even gonna discuss my hygiene, but no.
What you gobbling down? You got a glizzy in your mouth?
Nigga, you're sick, dog. Grow up.
You glizzy gobbler.
Easy 43.
You glizzy gobbler.
That's the only thing y'all good at is tearing the motherfuckers down. Just awful niggas.
No choice but to have a voice. Take notes, you might learn from a quote. Tune in, turn it up wherever you at. This ain't your ordinary podcast, not for the fake, only for the real. What you wanna say, it's said over here. Game tight, holding airwaves for ransom. It's all love though, please don't cancel.
All right, yo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Cancel Us Later. It has been a hot minute since y'all have seen us, but so much has transpired over the last couple of days. Before we get into this shit though, Pop, what you been on? What you been up to?
Man, just took a little vacation to the East Coast, man. Enjoyed the beach for a little bit.
Is that what we calling the East Coast now?
It's the East Coast. It's the damn Atlantic Ocean, motherfucker.
Yeah, we're not really calling Broward County the East Coast, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
More New York niggas than Miami, the motherfuckers from Miami.
Yeah, like come on, we're not doing that.
Anyways, before I was really interrupted by your bitch ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just been chilling. Trying to working on some passive income moves.
Oh, man, I like that.
That's about it.
You want to drop a few of those on our viewers?
Car rentals. Sorry,
All right.
you too.
We may have to circle back on
Wagon wheel that bitch.
All right, well, I don't really care, but Freeman, tell us about your shit.
What I noticed over the past weeks is your hairline keeps going further back. And also, you know, I was chilling these past couple of weeks, man. I was working out there in Pittsburgh. That was my first time out there, you know. Hey, man, I'm just saying, man, if y'all got that white girl kick, thick white girls out there, man. I'm just saying, there's a lot of thickums out there.
That's a plug.
It was a lot of pregnant white girls walking around with black guys. And they had about, 2 or 3 kids. So, hey, they knocked them down.
3 kids. It don't sound like no kind of prize.
Hey, it sounds like they just getting knocked down. But anyway, and I was also in Cancun, had a very relaxing vacation out there as well. But
oh yeah, you know, we need to show the viewers that little headshot photo you took.
Oh yeah,
we really do need to put that up here because you was I don't know, you must have been really feeling good that day.
I feel good every day, but I was on that trip. I was feeling myself.
Hey,
you had to be in that damn hat.
Had my chest open and everything. I ain't care.
Yeah. That boy was out there like a goddamn Sears Robux catalog. That's what that shit look like.
Oh, daddy out there.
Hey, I want to be like an OG. That's why I want to be, the ashy feet and all that.
Yeah, it's giving us soccer dad vibes.
Mm-hmm. Well, how was your week? How was your past couple weeks?
Man, I've been all over the place. Like, I went to San Francisco. That was pretty dope.
You got turned out?
I didn't see as many homeless people as I did the first time, so that was actually a pleasant, you know, that made that really nice. It warmed my heart up some.
That doesn't make it. That doesn't mean the problem is gone. What are you talking about?
Well, you know what? It was out of sight, out of mind. How about that? Did some traveling up to Virginia. Rode the bikes in the mountains. Man, that was a dope, man. I don't know.
Tell that story about that bike ride.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell it. But like on the cool, like I want to stress this, like for us, like Black folks, like sometimes it's cool to hang out with white people because they really do be kind of putting you on to some shit that you wouldn't traditionally do. Like the first day we were out there, I think we went kayaking through like, I don't know, one of like the little rivers or something in North Carolina.
I'm sure they ain't trying to drown you, nigga.
Yeah, I'm positive. I can swim too. So, but the second day we went up to Virginia. First of all, the drive up there, it was like a 2-hour drive. It was beautiful, man. I was just kind of chilling, relaxing, looking in the mountains. It was just, that's something about being in nature, right? Anyway, so we get to the top of this mountain, and then we're on these bicycles. So we like rented these bikes, and I tell you what, it was amazing. It was really nice. I just had my headphones in, and I'm just coming down this mountainside, 35 miles, just down the mountains, up and down, through these towns, through these fucking farms, fields of corn, all this shit. It took us about 8 hours. Oddly enough, I get to mile 34, 35, and things took a turn for the worse, and I fell off the bike, fucked my elbow up pretty good. Was just bleeding all over the place, and just an embarrassment to the community. But
grown ass man falling off his bike.
You know what? And the sad part is I came down on Biden when he fell off his shit.
And you trying to talk about you trying to be somebody's daddy? How you gonna raise a kid, teach him how to ride a bike? You can't even ride.
But you know what I taught him?
Should have had some elbow pads.
If you fall, get up and keep going. That's the message I got for y'all.
Did you keep going, or did you walk the bike?
No, I kept going.
I thought you walked the bike.
I had to get out of it. I walked the bike before I fell.
Oh, when you fell, did you lay on the ground and
after you had a break? You already?
Yeah, I did. And mind you, I was on my GPS. So when I put the phone, I had like one of the little, body bags or whatever, we'll call it that. And I didn't zip it up.
You had a bra?
I said bag, bitch.
You doing it like this, like you got a bra. You
body bag, a body bag. Anyways, it ain't no crossbody, nigga.
It is a crossbody.
It's like a little satchel. It's whatever.
It's a corset, nigga. It's a corset.
It's a bag that comes across
purse, yeah.
Your back, your body.
You got a satchel?
Yeah.
You trying to look sexy riding a bike, nigga?
Anyways.
Your long-winded story.
It wasn't a long-winded story.
All right. Hey, man. Yo, y'all hear about this? There's this family that was out there vacationing the Mykonos or whatever. And they went on a helicopter tour, and this when flexing goes wrong. And I feel like us as a society, human beings or whatever, man, we take it too far being on trying to flex for everybody on Instagram, TikTok, social media in general. So, old boy, first of all, y'all guess what race this is too. Old boy just want to show everybody like he's on a helicopter, trying to get selfies, do the videos or whatever. Found out that he went to the back of the helicopter and the blade went straight into his head.
Oh.
Dead instantly.
Yeah.
So what race do y'all think that person is?
How the fuck did that happen?
I don't think
man.
that's relevant.
Everybody
Why does it matter what race he was?
Mm-hmm. I guess it don't. But it's just how that happened because of clout. Man.
I'm just joking. He was a white man.
It matters to me. Shit.
But
like an influencer or something though? Like
I don't think he's influencer, but you know how everybody
trying to get a good pick. I don't know. I can't.
What was it?
It was a white guy, but no, he was no influencer. Just people always trying to
really be hanging outside of it. You had to be doing.
Yeah. Well, so my question is this: what kind of safety precautions were there set in place?
What do you mean?
So why is the pilot and the co-pilot allowing this man?
They're not allowing him. They landed. They got off the helicopter. Everybody got off the helicopter. Just they're waiting for the. There was another helicopter coming in with his parents. That's how the story would get more messed up.
Oh man, this is.
It was another helicopter coming.
While the helicopter was landed.
Yeah, the helicopter. You know how the helicopter just be going while it's landed? That's what happened.
Was trying to flex. Excited. Damn, that's terrible.
I know. I'm just saying, like, when are we gonna stop as people? Trying to.
We're not gonna stop. We live to flex. No, let them flex, man. I call this natural selection.
What?
Uh-huh.
What do you mean natural selection?
The stupid gotta die.
Oh my God, not like that though.
Man, when I was a kid, man, my teacher I was in like 6th grade, man. This is probably some sadistic shit. It's probably why I'm fucked up right now. My teacher used to read this book to us called the Darwin Awards. And it was really just like a book about stupid people dying. And they called it the Darwin Awards because, natural selection was basically running its course and the stupid people of society would die. So it'd be like people who would go in a cave and, they get mauled by a bear, just doing dumb shit, playing with a gun, just shit like that. And I used to find great joy in that. And this story here kind of reminded me of that.
I don't get great joy in people dying. I don't get great joy in people dying.
Man, people
no matter how stupid it is, but it is somebody's, son.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm happy you died. It's just a dumb way to die. It's the things with the cell phones. I mean, the what's going on in Arizona? How they're banning you can't get in 8 feet within cops to film them in Arizona. That's actually a terrible law. I mean, so first of all, it's good and bad. Okay, it's finally nice to be able to draw a line in the sand. Like, okay, is this 8 feet ish? Cool, I'm in the clear. But what I fear is that they will continue to approach you, and that 8 feet will turn into 36.
For real, because once they come towards you,
yeah, exactly. It's like, okay,
the more they come towards you, the more they gonna fucking
exactly. And we know that they will abuse that. Unfortunately,
definitely gonna abuse that.
I mean,
I don't even know why you want to be associated. Why you even want to put that out there? You should have just kept it as it is. You try to add things, and you're gonna make the situation worse than it is because. I still don't think people ain't gonna be listening to no 8 feet. If something's really going on, they're gonna try to get as close as they can. And then I don't know, you might have an officer leaving the situation to try to come and make sure that it's 8 feet or some. I don't see how this is a positive. It's gonna work for both sides at once.
That's why I said
this will cause more conflict just by adding
to it. It's good to have a baseline though. Like, because how many times have we seen them just grab a motherfucker just because they too close?
But sometimes we get that video because they can't. Some officers is not touching them now.
Right, and that's true. But I mean, I don't know.
Now there's a designated distance now added to it in Arizona. So now you can't even get that close. And then you need to even see. I don't even know if you can visualize. The difference you can see from 8 feet and like 2 feet of recording, you're not even gonna get the same.
The cameras are amazing. You can zoom in if you are thinking.
You can. That's true too. That's true too.
The thing about it is these events are always so like. Usually when a cop is arresting somebody, like adrenalines are high, and even the spectators are, they're flipping and freaking out too. So
I mean, I just want to know, like, I mean, I see the whole thing is these phones, man. It's the real issue. I mean, they're good and bad. I mean, we got people trying to get clout and ended up dying or stuff like that. We just got makeshift celebrities out of nowhere. They could do a TikTok dance and then they just come out of nowhere and be a celebrity, and then everybody start treating them some kind of way. And then the phones, we can't even record cops, the injustice or whatever going on. I don't know, man. I just feel like the world just keep going down and down. This whole shit is stupid because when is something gonna change, man? When is something gonna change? Why we gotta police the police?
I mean, it is what it is. But the change is, we are definitely due for a change. And while we're on the subject of change, I have just a hill that I'm ready to die on right now. I'll demand change. I demand it in every gas station across America. Get these fucking degenerate these people who buy these goddamn Lotto tickets, get the fuck out the way, man. I can't stand you motherfuckers.
Oh my God.
In the way. All of this shit. I'm trying to get goddamn beer or gas.
Until somebody
you make this shit change. Man, no.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Up there with a bunch of goddamn tickets.
Hey,
get a job, motherfucker.
You talking about the scratch
off? Hey,
all of them.
John, add Add niggas who use coupons too. Add them with them. I can't.
No, I'm not gonna knock nobody trying to
niggas who
get
got
coupons.
They got 10 million coupons.
Bruh,
they gotta go,
I am
man.
sick of these people. And right now, you know, the goddamn Mega Millions.
Get in your way until
the Mega Millions is like through the roof right here in Texas right now. And I don't care, man. Get out of here. You're not gonna win. Get the fuck out the way.
It's 830 million, man.
Go get a job.
Let somebody you know win and your ass gonna be.
Hey,
get out the
hold on. So y'all not gonna, you know, I don't believe in wasting my money on lottery tickets. You know, that is a good hill because I can't stand them niggas be trying to get that damn $20 worth of tickets.
I'll pick that out of there. Damn.
Oh, when them motherfuckers come in there, cash in $3 worth of shit.
No, that's what I'm about to say. I was about to say.
You got fucking 5 tickets. And $3.80 worth of winnings. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of here, man.
No, that's what I was going to say. So since the lotto is so high, it's 830 million, I believe. I don't believe in buying lotto tickets because I feel like it's a waste of money. But I did start thinking, I was like, maybe I should like buy some lotto, at least one.
I think it's a waste, man. Just throw it
out.
It
is a waste, man. You know how many niggas can
get it every time. You ain't got to get more. You just grab one when it's high.
Nigga, that's a tree.
One every 6 weeks or
that's
something.
A bonsai tree I just killed.
It's just really the rest
I ain't even gonna lie, man. It just sounds hectic to win that hole, bro.
This is why niggas don't win, because motherfuckers like him.
Okay, but it sounds.
I'm not gonna play.
All these old ass white folks in goddamn Madison, Wisconsin, and goddamn Nebraska.
It sounds hectic to win because nobody ain't trying to have Pookie. I'm not trying to have Pookie. I'm not trying to have Pookie and all them and his whole boys trying to ask me for money.
Come on, man. Come on.
No, it's not that, man.
Come on, man.
No, the thing is this, man.
$2. It costs $2.
It's man, the principle behind it, man. Like, why? It's not realistic. You're not gonna win.
They're giving away free money. That doesn't even make sense.
You're not gonna win.
Stupid.
You're not gonna win.
So who wins?
Take that $2.
I never know. I don't know the people that win. They're probably actors. I don't know.
You don't know LeBron James, motherfucker. What the fuck you talking about?
I see him perform every day. I'm talking about them lotto winners. I don't know if that's real. You telling me the government just giving away money now, nigga?
No. It's a scam.
I mean, not the government, but not the government, but they're okay with. And then they get they tax it too. Like that was the big thing. That was the big thing for me. It
doesn't matter if they're taxing.
It's $2 for 400.
No, that's the big thing for me, man. That's the big thing for me.
What it is
broadcasting, giving this money away, and you're gonna tax it. You're gonna tax it.
It's a motherfucker.
They give you 400 million. They give you 400 million, and then they take 200 million.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
How many people right now are sitting there at home just praying for a fucking lotto number to hit? This shit is ridiculous. You're in the way. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, people go broke over that.
They really do. They spend their money.
No, you don't. Nobody goes broke off playing the fucking lottery.
Yes, they do if they play it all the time.
Yes, they do.
That is gambling.
Show me one story about somebody going broke because they played the lottery too much.
I'll show you a story of somebody who won the lotto.
There's less stories of that than motherfuckers winning the goddamn Powerball.
People will spend diaper money or whatever money on lotto tickets. Yes, they will.
It costs motherfucking $30 to get a fucking diaper. It costs $2. Why the fuck?
You think niggas don't spend $30 worth of tickets?
Oh, they buying 15 fucking lotto tickets instead of one pack of fucking.
You think people ain't spending $30 worth of lotto tickets? You're crazy. I see people spend $100 worth of lotto tickets.
Choosing fucking lotto tickets over diapers.
You wanna know why they are? Because they think they're gonna win. They think they're gonna win, and they're gonna pay them buying liquor taxes.
Motherfucking lotto.
Listen. Here's the thing.
They ain't buying crack.
You got more. You got better odds of going to the casino and playing blackjack or some shit like that.
Oh, my family.
Get the fuck out of line, or they need to set up like a little booth somewhere for these people.
That has happened.
Fuck out of
you saw Ashley Larry went down
there
and tried to gamble. He's gambling. He's going to be thrown out the trash.
Talking about gambling and talking about.
What? It's the same thing.
Oh, wait. Time out. Wait. Sim, you know how this nigga coming at us? How many tickets you got, bitch?
I got one.
That nigga got one. Yeah.
You was in there holding up the line. Somebody was trying to get gas and your ass was in there. Oh, let me get one of them.
All right,
Man, first of all, hey man, how y'all feel about what's the 87-year-old president with COVID? Who's it 82? Biden. How old is he?
Joe Byron.
Byron.
You know what? I'm not gonna keep talking down on Joe because
you starting to be like him?
No, he's just old as fuck, man. He's old. He's decrepit. He's just in the way.
Said his life's in shambles. His son going at him.
His life's in shambles.
He's old. Everybody don't fuck with him.
I think he disowned his. I think they ain't even messing with him. They ain't rocking with him.
I mean, it don't matter. The right wing ain't gonna let him forget.
What about
every opportunity they get, they bring up some of his shit, which was pretty wild. I mean, the guy is pretty. For his dad to be that big of a public figure, you would think he'd be a little bit more discreet or something. Hey, man, he is just out of fucking line.
With that crack get you, nigga.
No, he wasn't. He was
bro.
He was hacked.
Okay, well, still, why are you doing crack?
It's a hell of a drug, nigga. I don't know what you.
No, I believe that was cocaine, not crack.
I don't know. I had that to say, nigga. I don't know why that nigga's doing crack. Why you drinking that weak ass Modelo? Who knows, nigga?
I nigga boy his shit up too. That's a real
yeah, man, that shit is crazy. I watched some of the videos of what they released to this guy, not the pornos, but just him fucking around with the drugs and weighing shit. And I'm just like, this guy.
I mean, you just watched the compilation. You good, bro. They got the whole.
I don't know. I haven't
seen it.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
but the motherfucker had a whole active Pornhub. Like this shit is wild. This shit is crazy. And you know what's funny is like, you know how like whenever people go up for like security clearance and shit like that, they like check the people around you and shit like that. Like that motherfucker is so twisted. Like he fuck up anybody else's like security. They like, nah.
Hey man, that's that closed in childhood, man. That shit changed.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
no,
nigga
I don't think so
loose.
Because he had
look
a whole
at you.
brother.
Look at you.
Brother. Look at me.
You
he
crazy.
Had a whole brother that wasn't. There was nothing wrong with his brother. Like
that we know of. That we know of.
Well, okay, that's fair.
I mean, the brother dying might be a part of the pain too.
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah,
that's actually a fair assessment. Even still, it doesn't matter. You don't get an excuse just because you go through trauma and shit like that.
But hold on, what does he need an excuse for? He can do crack if he wants to. What does he need?
And he's still a degenerate. I mean, and we're gonna call him out.
If you want to, like, just because his dad wanted to be the president don't mean you can't smoke crack. Like, they don't decide your motherfucking how your life should go. Like,
well, okay, so let me just say this.
That means
I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable being guided into the future by somebody who's, who they raised.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
No, why can't I? Why can't I?
You can't do that. He got no control over that. Your dad got control over the decisions you make right now.
Be a good parent and your kids.
Well, I mean, some of my dad's decisions did steer me from crack.
But that's not what I'm asking.
So did anything negative happen from him? Make you do any of your negative shit? So
I was just about to say, yeah.
Wait, put any of your bad shit on your dad?
Are you proud of a lot of things?
I'm not gonna pin it towards that.
So the good shit's for him, the bad shit is on you then?
It's a culmination of all of that, right?
But so your dad did you think your dad was doing some of the things you've been doing?
Probably not.
Then how did you learn that then? Just like how did Hunter learn to smoke crack?
Okay, so it's like
he lived his own life.
No, well, what I was gonna say is if sometimes your parents, they might get busy with work or other things, so kids get into stuff, right? So, maybe as a
what?
You're trying to say that only as a kid like that,
you stumbled into crack.
Parents saying because
I mean, there have been kids who stumble into crack because their parents have not
like
really
damn, somebody like damn, that would lower the shit. Like how many fucking pastors and shit would it be? How many fucking politicians and shit how many public figures would they be if people didn't listen to them because how their fucking kid turned out?
Yep.
Well, I mean, this is the thing though. Like, your kids is an extension of you, right? So we give. Well. Listen, we can't sit here and give parents the props for when their kids turn out to be model citizens and they do all these great things. If you can do it for the positive, you should be able to do it. Like, wow, you raised, just like, think about like this.
What do you mean? You do the same thing.
You know me how I am right now. If my kid turned into a serial killer, would you look at me different? If I don't change at all, if I'm remain the same person I am,
I might not, but the rest of society may. The people, listen, the people who your son brutalized, yeah, they're gonna be looking at y'all some kind of way, and rightfully so.
But what if he's just an addict?
Well, you raised an addict.
Okay. So that changed how people should look at the person's parents.
I'm telling you, it will.
Oh, so that's different.
I'm not going because I know the family.
So did you raise an addict?
Turn out like shit, and you can't say nothing about their parents, dog.
Yeah, did you raise an addict if he turned out to be an addict after he was like 20 years old?
Well, you want to know what's so funny? Here's the funny thing about serial killers. Like you dissect their lives, and then you realize their childhood was fucked. No. And you blame the bullshit. All these people who were serial killers, every time you watch a goddamn documentary, the killer's upbringing is about as menacing.
Okay, we get that.
As the
but
shit
you're not.
that
But you can go vice versa.
What about a school? I don't. Maybe.
There's homeless kids that be valedictorian of their schools. Huh? There's homeless kids that go
valedictorian. I didn't say it was a death sentence, but I'm saying.
Well, no, that's not that's just for their case. You can grow up in a good household, a nice household, you get everything you want and still be fucked up.
Somebody point to me the serial killer.
No, you gotta do
really it good upbringing. I will look it up. I'll start doing some research on it. I'm just saying all the documentaries that I watched about a serial killer, his upbringing was the genuine backstory of a Marvel villain.
What about a con man?
The juiciest stories.
Con man?
Yeah, what about con man?
What about him?
They don't kill people, but they destroy people's lives by taking their money and stuff like that. What about them, huh?
I mean, the whole world
Why you laughing? Why you laughing?
The whole world is a con, man.
Why you laughing? Like it hit close to home, nigga.
I am not a crook.
That's all I'm saying. So you can't be judging the parents off of that stuff because some things their kids develop, at a later age, like 20.
No, I mean sometimes a lot of things like people turn to crime for different reasons, right? Out of necessity, not even necessity, just looking for a shortcut. To an end, to a
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You just
can't.
I don't get. That's why we don't agree with blaming the parents for that. Because how is that the parents'
fault? If your
kid
is a serial killer, I'm sure there's some blame to take there. I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry. That's just what it is. If your kid goes to school and starts committing a mass shooting, I'm going to look at home. I'm going to look in the household first.
There's kids that are just born evil, bro. I'm telling you that. There's kids killing fucking animals and shit before their parents are fine, normal people, and they fucking.
Well, listen, if they're killing kids,
it's not
the parents the parents aren't addressing it appropriately.
Animals.
Bro,
I mean, if you're killing animals, that's like the first sign
of
a fucking
somebody
degenerate.
You're talking about someone being a fucking serial killer,
right?
What the fuck does
we talking about crack?
it has to be so much going on, bro, and there still has to be something in you that makes you a fucking serial killer because there's so many stories where people having worse stories than motherfucking serial killers.
Let me ask you a question.
That shit has
as a parent, there's a
lack of empathy. Like there's people born with lack of empathy.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, as a parent, right? If you recognize that you had a little serial killer in the making, What would you
Who
do?
the fuck? See, this how you know you don't know. You
I
can't
think I watch too much TV.
Imagine that. You think you can really look at a motherfucker and be like,
You can look at one of your kids and be like, damn, you probably gonna be a criminal.
bro, these motherfuckers killing cats and
you're
shit.
sneaky.
Probably don't know. They probably
Well, why don't you know your kids are killing cats?
Huh?
Why don't you know your kids are killing cats?
Bro, crazy,
did your parents know that you was doing the wild shit you was doing? What do you mean?
That's what I said.
Yeah, they would catch wind of it and they check me on it. They weren't gonna catch everything, but I mean, killing cats.
Your parents know when to stop it.
Huh? No, I mean they would catch wind with stuff. They would. They really would.
Man, of your fucking high school.
They didn't know everything. They didn't. I mean, they didn't. But what I'm saying is,
bottom line,
if you're out here killing cats,
how much are your
there's a list of
how much
a thousand other awful things you're doing.
How much are your parents responsible for your high school and college behavior?
And you're outside.
Listen, so I'll say this: my parents were really strict, right? So
I just said that.
Hold on, yeah.
I just said
that. So their parenting style, it didn't allow me to really like develop, and experience some things. So that was my method of getting out there. So it's the parenting style.
Shit. What was strict?
We couldn't do shit. Like for the longest, we couldn't listen to rap music. We couldn't listen to none of that shit.
That's why you listen to country music?
I don't.
No.
But what I'm saying is these are the type of shit that you put these type of restrictions on people. You allow them to develop as.
That's what I was just saying about Hunter.
But that's what I'm saying. I got it. But I said it's parenting. So a lot of good stuff did come of that type of parenting style. And then there's some things that probably, you know what I mean, we wouldn't have to go through.
That's why you can't put on parents, because there's no perfect style. Then you
no. But see, this is the thing. Here's the thing, though. You have to.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
Hold on.
Can I speak? No.
I just want to say this. I just want to say this.
You don't even bring my fucking point.
Last man.
Hold on.
Fall back.
You gotta parent children differently.
That's all.
Different children need different parenting styles. That's what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. But that's how tough the fucking job is. That you
you signed up for it.
Bro, but you don't know how to do it. You have to learn as you're going.
Listen,
you critique it a lot.
I get it, but you're going. Listen, if you sign up to be a parent, you should know what comes with it. And you're gonna have to figure it out. I'm sorry, that's the job you signed up for. Parents, message. Parent your goddamn kids. We got enough serial killers.
You're a nut.
Okay.
There's no perfect formula. Your kid turns out complete. You can have two kids and they turn out completely different.
Yeah, because you parented them the same and they had different needs. That's why.
You have to parent them different.
You
do. Then they see you parenting them different.
It doesn't matter.
As a kid, they don't understand.
Doesn't matter. You understand.
As a kid, they are doing.
You understand.
You're not. But that doesn't matter. That means your kid is still going to turn out. If they don't understand and you understand, that don't mean that they're still going to turn out how you want them to. They cannot understand and be acting out, and you can still be doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And they turn out because you're parenting them different, and then they're
out.
Turn. So are you putting it on their parents?
Figure it out, dads.
And kids heard.
Fucking kid. That's
why.
Kids ever clear that up.
Kids hold grudges too. Kids hold grudges against their parents for the things that parents don't even realize they did because they were just parents.
Give you a perfect example of some shit, and you're just saying, figure it. Like, what are you talking about? They're different, and you have to parent them different, and they don't understand. Like, that's just common human shit.
But you understand though. So it doesn't. Sometimes it's not really up to whether the child understands. If their life turned out
fucked up, if one of their life turned out fucked up because they couldn't understand, and the other one life turned out completely fine,
why couldn't you?
Looking down on the parents
understand
for the one that life didn't turn out right?
Out. Well, why couldn't you get your child to understand,
bro?
I'm asking.
Child.
Okay, but he's growing each year, right?
But you're making decisions as a kid, or as a teenager, or as a young adult that puts you in a hole. And it can be, you can get it together, but you're just saying that you're looking at the fucking parent different. So if
I'm saying that
because they don't understand, you're looking down on them different, They're in their early 20s and they're fucking up because they don't still not. They have
kid or the parent?
The kid.
Yeah, you can't really come too hard on the parents, maybe, but at the same time, I think society is they're going to condemn you, and they should. You should feel like shit because your pride and joy is out here massacring the masses.
Damn, that's fucked up. I don't think that you should feel like shit because
you shouldn't feel like shit.
Your spawn decided.
Yeah, I would still feel like shit. If you don't feel like shit, are you telling me that if your kid,
the parent can maybe feel somewhat like that, but that shouldn't affect anybody's view on the parent? I'm
going to say this. I believe
kids got to live
their lives. Any parent, any human. So think about it like this. I would think. Now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I would think if I had a child that turned out to be a mass murderer, I really would be doing a lot of self-reflecting. Like, damn, what could I have done differently? How could I have nurtured, this lost soul?
Person that says that people don't have excuses and shit. So even if somebody, say 2 siblings came up in a fucked up childhood and one turns out good and the other one turns out bad, you'll look at the one that turned out good and be like, well, you know what I'm saying? You see, he did it. And he don't got, so you're how many people you get to fucking judge? You get to judge the goddamn grandparents for the fucking parents?
I can still judge the parent. I would just say that person had enough grit to persevere.
At a certain point, no, it's the point. It's on the kid. It's on the kid at that point. It's on the kid if you talk about he persevered.
Well, but see, and let's talk about that because you can only do the best that you can as a parent. And the truth is, some of these parents ought not.
Well, I don't want to hear about the ones that's not doing enough. I'm just.
And saying, I'm not even. And you can't even say that because you're not a parent.
Why can't I say that?
Because you don't know what it takes to be a parent.
Yeah, but you know what? What I do know is I'm a citizen in that some of these people's children.
Yeah, but you don't understand the stuff they go through. You don't understand what they go through.
I don't care. When you got kids. No, I wasn't.
Looking over somebody else.
I was not that bad. I was not I wasn't you know what? Was I a bad child?
Imagine what their opinion of your fucking dad would be. I bet you would be sick of somebody's opinion of what they would have of your dad when you were younger.
Well, I mean, the thing is this.
We're talking
Time out. We're talking the stuff that I was getting into as a kid, as a young man, was what people will probably say is your typical. No. They're gonna say, oh, this is typical of someone at this age group. Typical. Yes, that's what they're gonna say. Yes. So look. Time out. So when I was in college, and
you're a final product of your parents
doing drugs and stuff like that. But think again too. You're in college. That's what college is.
So Hunter, you just talking about Hunter though.
But we're talking about a serial killer.
No, but you were talking about Hunter. You was talking about Hunter at
crackhead.
You saying Biden is bad because he was doing drugs.
I said
but you was out here doing
kind of way. I said I would feel some kind of way if I was being led by somebody that I know whose son is an active crackhead. Yes.
That you look down on the parents.
I would, yes.
You led by them or not, you look down on the parents.
Yes.
So you look down on So do you look down on your parents for how you became?
Well, here's the thing. I think that a lot of parents would be proud to have me as their son because I've accomplished so much. It's true. You get grandkids, yo. It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
But you can't even have kids.
You can't even have
kids. They're not having.
No, I can. It's the thing. I've just been very selective in that breeding process. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that I have everything in line, and I want to enjoy myself. You know what I mean? Some people want to, have their kids on the front end, and right now I'm living. I'm out here having a good time, man. Like my time is my time, and it's actually a really beautiful thing. And it would be selfish of me to try to bring a kid into a situation where I'm not ready to have kids. And I want to be able to because I'm living life. Like I'm really enjoying it.
All right. Let's move on to the last topic. Nigga, you talking
What?
clear.
How is this talking on my ass?
How difficult.
Like, I'm gonna have a kid when
This
I'm,
is the most
closer to
difficult
like
job
40
in the world, nigga. This is the most difficult job in the world, and you talking about like this motherfucking nigga.
Well, listen.
How you raise them, they gonna turn out how you raise them.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's move on.
They say the apple doesn't fall far.
No, I ain't got enough time.
How you say?
Fine. Come on. What's the next topic, nigga? Come on.
Man, we're just gonna talk about these niggas. That's it.
This is true.
If we can dig this nigga's dirt up,
dig it up.
We don't got enough time, like he said. For
you was on wasn't.
We don't have enough time for that.
You said what?
No, we don't have enough time for that. But this is the last thing. You
don't know me, motherfucker.
This could be quick. What type of piece of shit person you got to be to rob a church, yo? What piece of shit person you got to be to rob a church?
Hold on. Why? So God ain't sent him there?
Yo, we're not about to do this, bro. We're not about to do this.
No. Unpack
you think
that.
the preacher might got some bad shit on him? You think God looked down on that man stunting and be like, yeah, he's good. He's good in my book. Nothing bad can happen to him and nothing. You flashing.
I'm not saying that.
So, I mean, damn.
I just said, you took it to a
part of the plan.
No, you took it into a whole. You took it spiritual.
He wants to blaspheme right now.
Them there.
Okay, but you taking it spiritual.
No, that's not how it works.
Humans.
Now
I'm talking about
how that works.
I'm talking about what type of piece of shit person is robbing
people down, but he can't send robbers.
Wait, so the question: Did they rob the church or the pastor?
Both.
Look, that can be viewed.
I don't know. I don't know the story. Can we get to the story? Give me the goddamn backstory.
The backstory, they don't lie.
Stole at least $400K worth of jewelry from the goddamn church.
Why was wait?
Yeah, no. The
jewelry was in.
He had jewels on him when they ran up in there.
Hey man, look. I didn't. That's not what I was asking. I said, what type of piece of shit person will rob a church?
Got more jewelry than Lil.
Why you can't rob him outside?
Listen.
Why you gotta rob him in the church?
Let's address the elephant in the room, because clearly you have a problem with ministers and pastors having money.
Oh, okay.
Let's address that elephant in the room.
Yes.
So tell me, what is your beef with pastors or ministers who make money outside of it? As long as they're not pilfering from the church, what is your problem? Go, please.
I think you can still make money. I think if you want to do that, if you're smart enough to do that, you should be taking most of that money and just giving it back to people in need. Like your churchgoers should have
a similar lifestyle.
Okay.
No, not a
I
similar
agree.
lifestyle.
I agree.
Not a similar lifestyle.
Now it don't, but they should.
I don't think. I don't see how
they should be. They shouldn't have to be worried about
anything.
I agree. I agree with that.
I don't see how a pastor should have some big ass mansion. Like if you have that money to buy your like what are you getting out of that?
Well, so here's the thing too.
If you're a preacher, your main
I'll tell you what
should be to make the world better in every fucking opportunity that you can.
Community.
And so I'm gonna say this too, because the person is
spending $1 million on your fucking home, then that shit could have fucking got.
Well, time out again. Let's talk about what generational wealth is. And so I'm sure this guy has a family.
Listen,
I know, but what
I'm just talking about pastors.
So then he shouldn't build first.
I'm talking about the top of the religious totem pole. I think those people should be living more frugal.
So I believe that they probably shouldn't be as flashy because it gives off a bad perception.
And no,
at the same time,
perception. No, fuck.
No, because I don't think that it's. I think.
Hold on, let him talk. Pop, let him talk. Pop, let him talk.
Trying to spend $300,000 on a fucking car, and you know what fucking $300,000.
But we don't know what his congregation is going through. Like From what I was
It
told
don't
in
matter
the
about your
story,
conversation. You can
it
figure
does
out
matter,
so many
though.
ways
I
to
mean,
do it. It don't
listen,
matter.
listen,
You need to be
listen.
trying to help everybody.
Let
No,
him
that's
talk.
not how it works, though. So typically, how it goes is pastors, ministers are responsible for their flock, right? They are shepherds of their flock. So the people that are within their community, within their circle, those are the people that they're ministering. Those are the people that's like their tribe, right? And so I don't think there's anything wrong with these. If you're making money elsewhere, as long as you're not taking advantage of the church or the funds that, I mean, you shouldn't be taking a salary. I don't believe you should be taking a salary. Whatever is given to that church, in my mind, should be given right back to the community that you're working in and worshiping in, right? I think it shows, if you can live an abundant lifestyle and this doesn't come from pilfering off of your people at the church, I think that speaks more volumes to what God is doing through you and your life, right? And what you're doing. So as long as you are helping others, I don't think you need to be giving everything away and doing all this other stuff. I just don't see it that way.
Well, Pop, what's your issue again?
I mean, I think you should be doing
He
everything.
wants them to eat bread.
Like give it. Like if you want to have a nice house, I'm cool with that. If you want to have a car, your lady got a car, cool with that. If you making money to, you know what I'm saying, to your kids go through college, cool with that. If you buying fucking 400K in jewelry, I'm not cool with that. You got a fucking Ferrari, I'm not cool with that. You got
You're not cool with somebody spending
Hold on.
I'm saying a fucking preacher.
Their own money, though.
I don't
Not church money.
If your main fucking thing is devoting your life to God, you shouldn't, I don't think those things are fucking necessary at all. Fucking, you would be in more favor if you fucking took that shit and fucking made it somebody's life completely flipped.
So let me.
Why you can't do both? Why you can't do both?
That's what I want to know. Huh? Like, don't you think that for
because you're
a fucking
person, why do you need to do both? Why do you? If you're a fucking, I'm saying if you're a fucking preacher, dog.
Preachers aren't selfless; they're human too.
And that's what I'm trying to understand.
I don't think Jesus would have hit if he was a rich man.
Huh?
You said what?
So preachers are not trying to be Jesus.
I'm not saying that, but if you're trying, anybody who's trying to have a flock, you have a higher, you think your calling is higher. Like anyone who is
I agree.
Preach out like that, like your calling is higher than everybody else's.
No, I get that.
People that's listening to you. Right. So your mindset is, I'm just saying your mindset should be completely different.
No, I get what you're saying, but I'll get it what John is saying too. As long as you take,
parent has more excuse to miss a fucking sports game for their kid trying to make money than a pastor does trying to fucking buy a fucking Ferrari instead of fucking doing something else with that shit. If you want to make money, fine, make money.
Well, but I think the question here is,
I can't fault the pastor for spending his money however he wants to spend it if he makes it outside of the church.
Yeah, outside of the church. If you're buying,
I get that. I don't want it either. I don't want it either.
Well, why?
You're buying jets and Ferraris and shit like that with the church's money. Shame on you. Even that is a big no-no to me.
That's what I'm saying.
But let me finish.
I have a really motherfucking wild take on it, but I'm willing to die on that shit.
That's not that.
Fuck.
I'm saying my take on it is I get what you're saying. I just feel like
at the bottom, I know it doesn't take that much. Like you can be doing so much. Like just be a fucking bitch. Just be a part of it and not. I don't fucking care. The fucking pastor, though.
I feel like if they take care of their community, I think it's straight though.
Yeah, and that's
it's not your community. If you're a fucking pastor, you're taking care of all. It's not about your community.
You're taking care of your community.
That is what.
Good, no. If your community is good, then move out to the next one. If you're
that's the point.
Well,
that's
the point. Don't. But see,
yeah, that's the point. You start out with your community.
Not doing that.
Exactly. So then keep going.
It doesn't mean you squander everything that you've made. I mean,
no, that's it. My idea of a church. My idea of a church.
If you have a fucking nice home and a fucking nice car, there's people in my neighborhood.
Listen.
But
in the Bible, it
says churches that work together.
A wise man leaves an inheritance for his children's children.
Okay.
Children, maybe. I'm not sure what the
No,
scripture
but I get-
is, but
I
I
get what
said
he's
that to
saying,
say
because
this is that you're amassing this amount of funding and stuff like that. It is generational. Okay, is he, I think the optics of it looks a little sketchy. It does look a
You're
little.
talking about regular finance shit. You're talking about generational shit. We're talking about a fucking preacher.
$1 million
calling it
home, that's
higher
an
than that.
asset. That is equity. You're a homeowner,
You're
you
turning
know
more
what
people.
equity is.
You're changing more people's life. Fucking turning more people to God. That's more important than your fucking grandkid having $1 million, dog.
Why can't you do both?
Yeah, why can't you do both?
Bro, I just said you can fucking have. You can say I'm talking about the extra expenses. What
So
does
you want him to
your
not be a
Ferrari have to
preacher?
do with that, John?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you
What the
this.
fuck is your
Wait, time out. Let me ask you this. Let
have
me
to
ask
do
you
with the
this.
next generation.
Time out.
We're
So
talking
what if-
about
wait.
depreciating
The
assets.
question.
Why
Let
do
me ask you a
pastors have
question.
depreciating assets?
Here's my question to you. Was he a pastor first? Was he a billionaire before he became
It doesn't
a
matter
pastor?
what you are now, then you can
Well,
get.
it does matter though. That's what
Hey, stop
it
tapping.
really don't matter. Like you're saying, it really don't matter. But at the same time, it's like if that's the lifestyle you were living, and then you decided that, hey, also I want to preach and minister and bring other people to Christ. What's wrong with that? And then on top of that, you got different levels of community. So I would assume that somebody that making 400 million or such and such amount of money a year is probably going to be in a circle where other people that are making a nice chunk of change, right? Because kind of similar people flock together, and there's going to be people in that group of humans that might not know Christ, right? So he is coming from that same area or same lifestyle that they are, and he's speaking to them. I mean, again, I don't think that just because you become a minister that you should be devoted to a life of poverty and everything you own and earn should be turned out, because that's not the point.
I get what you're saying, but I don't believe this. If you're a preacher,
I even said a couple cars, a nice house, and so where the fuck did poverty come from?
Yeah,
why do you get to draw the line where that is?
Yeah, I don't believe they got to be frugal or have to live a certain way because they're a preacher or what their calling is. I understand why you feel like that, because they're the leader of the people. I just feel like
no one should live fucking poor. I like that.
I just feel like they should get their community straight, and then they could partner up with other churches to get their community straight. I feel like that's the process. But I can't, if they make their money outside of the church, I can't fault them how they spend their money. They're just gonna be a piece, just look at them as a piece of shit pastor.
No.
If they are taking care of their community,
he should be paying his tithes. So
yes,
I would like to
as long as
see
he pays
him putting whatever he's making back into the church. That's what I would want to see. And as long as he is operating under that vein, then I'm okay. I don't care what he's making, because his increase is the church's increase, right?
No.
But why not?
Why because he's making more on real estate, the church is going to make more money?
Yeah, because if he's paying his tithes, if he's practicing what he's preaching,
not even
then what he's making on the side.
Not even doing that.
Why? What do you mean we're not doing that? This is.
How do you know? Like, stop. We're not just going to give nigga. Like, we're not going to say.
Listen, but we're not going to not give him that credit.
We know he's doing that.
We're going to. But listen, that's what I'm saying. Though you're condemning the man we don't know.
I'm not condemning him.
You are.
All right. Well, we're talking in circles here.
And tell me how I'm doing it.
How are you condemning the man? You just essentially you didn't say you wanted the man in poverty.
Go ahead, try to get him up and put him in my mouth, motherfucker. No.
Oh, whoa, wait, yo.
On that note,
if no homo, he still gets a whoa. Like, what the fuck? Where's no homo?
I mean, listen, just because you say no homo after you say, oh, blow
There's
that
a reason
back out, it doesn't
no
matter.
homo.
You said the homo shit.
All right, y'all. So we talking in circles now. So don't cancel us now. Cancel us later, man. Appreciate the episode. Hopefully we'll have the rest of the people back next episode. Peace.